What's up guys, Devon back at it again with yet another Devon Explains entry, and today I'm gonna go over a rehash of Pink Godzilla's scaling now that I've basically beaten everybody down on this, and basically everybody I've talked to about Monsterverse scaling has lost to me pretty horrifically. And if they say they win, and you just ask them for arguments, put it down in paper, and then compare it to my arguments, put it down in paper, you're gonna realize that they didn't fucking win. So, now that I've just slammed everybody, I'm pretty much on the free reign to educate you guys on how powerful the Monsterverse really truly is. And right now, I'm mainly gonna go over how powerful Pink Godzilla would actually be without any of this stupid downplay that people have just because, they don't like GXK, Ghidorah looks cooler, shut the fuck up. Now, without any further ado, let's get back at it again, because today Devon explains the power of Pink Godzilla.
Hey, that's traveling, homie. What you mean I'm traveling, nigga?
So first of all, I'm gonna go over his physical buff, the stats that he has gained, and then I'm gonna go over a little bit of his new hacks and abilities, even though that's gonna be quite a lot shorter and less interesting than his true power. So we know Godzilla emerged twice as strong from the iceberg, so twice as strong as power plant Godzilla. This is not debatable, as even if you don't want to believe the quantification of 2 times because it's Chinese marketing, the pink cap was stacked on the power plant end. So there's that. And there is no amount of retarded, biased, dishonest Kong's performance against the evolution that will get power plant above Pink Godzilla. GKOTM. On top of this, we know the energy capacity of Godzilla's spine is the amount of power they stockpile when charging a breath, not as a stamina thing.
Canal or channel in its back, and the fins, they're like the plates, they kind of like diffuse the heats, I guess, from what's going on, like 2 chemicals, I guess, mixing together that kind of flow up his back, of his spine, and you see them fill up in the idea is they fill up in the spine. So it's like as the chemical is growing up his back, his fins start to glow until they reach his head, and then he's like full, he has like a full load.
But as the power breath can be given, this is thanks to the context that Gareth has given us. Very nice guy. So, Pink Godzilla's stomach breath is 20 times greater than base. This opens up an interesting argument. It is stated that absorbing the pink energy, not all of it, as the Monarch team are surprised when Godzilla absorbs energy at a rate that would lead to said siphoning of everything, will supercharge Godzilla. On top of this, we know that Pink Godzilla's physicals weren't successfully at that level that Godzilla was aiming for to beat Shima, while his breath showed at the very least the ability to cause Shima pain. This combined with the intent that Godzilla's evolution wasn't quite done would mean that Godzilla's physicals didn't receive the full buff of the iceberg energy. So, the 2 times buff could and would, under this argument, be just the baseline amp of a supercharge. This would make the power plant buff and the nuke buff around 2 times, likely lesser to differing degrees because, the energy of the iceberg, even if it's just a chunk, should still be higher than a power plant and higher than a nuke. And no, the 2 nuclear buffs having a similar multiplier wouldn't defeat anything I said in my earlier videos. Power plant would just have a stronger buff, or if you want to say all supercharges are 2 times, can't fucking move Godzilla is weaker than full power Godzilla. So for power Godzilla we get a better overall amp. And given 80% of you niggas are idiots, this makes Pink Godzilla 4 times more physically powerful than base, with a 20 times stronger beam and with durability either superior to his physicals or superior to his beam. The spiral ray is just a supercharged buff stacked on top of Pink Godzilla.
This is the supercharged Godzilla, which I think is super awesome.
So simply twice as strong as Pink, though with the narrative that a 20 times base Godzilla being what he was going for to beat Shimo, you can say he's that much stronger in comparison to base when tapping into the spiral ray. This could be true given the fact that he's filling his entire body with energy and trying to reach that burning Godzilla level, and burning Godzilla had the same effect on his body and a physical lamp, which is extremely impressive.
You think it can't pour more than 100 milliniggers? Let me prove you wrong.
Now, I'm gonna go over some of the contentions people might have against the 4 times physically more powerful Pink Godzilla. For example, as I've already addressed before, why did Kong do so well? What the fuck do you mean? First of all, Kong was massively amped by feats, by lore, and by statements from DVK Kong. To Beast Glove Kong, there is a 4 times durability gap and like fucking 8 times strength and lifting strength AP gap, and then like maybe a 4 times striking gap as well, and surely a 2 times speed gap. This nigga is just a lot fucking faster, a lot stronger, a lot better in every single way. So his performance against DVK Godzilla isn't comparable to his performance against Pink Godzilla because Kong is a lot more amped. And then we have him basically doing no superficial damage, at best knocking Pink Godzilla out, being faster, being weaker, and needing Mothra to save him. What the fuck is the issue here? Are we serious? Come on, guys. You all are smarter than this. Then we also have the idea that Ghidorah was fighting Shimo in the past, and that would make Ghidorah stronger than Pink Godzilla, even though there's a demonstrable amount of evidence and scaling that would put Pink Godzilla above Ghidorah. So first of all, let me just put this into perspective, right? The idea that Shimo fought Ghidorah in the past is never said. She's only stated to have frozen him. This doesn't necessarily mean that they fought in an epic battle that Ghidorah was doing well at. Especially the headcanon that Godzilla and Shimo fought Ghidorah. That doesn't make any fucking sense, you retards. Never is it stated, and never is it implied. On top of this, if anything, it's implied in the GVK novel that Ghidorah was trying to get into Hollow Earth, and we know Shimo always was in the Hollow Earth. So it's equally as plausible that Shimo just pulled up and froze Ghidorah, as it is plausible that Ghidorah had this epic, double fight against a girl who can one-shot him. And, this amped guy who is relative, by lore, to the Spiral Ray. We're not headcanoning. Shimo just froze him, and that's the end of the story. So, you can see that Pink Godzilla has no true rivals, only a superior in Shimo and a burning Godzilla. And then, for being an evolution, he didn't really get that many hacks or new physical attributes. He got a little bit bigger, gained some extra hacks and physical features, thicker and
Extra
skin, which is repeatedly emphasized in his durability, which is why I would believe that he is 20 times more durable in comparison to his normal durability, which is above his breath. He's also gained heat regulation, heat hacks against Shimo's absolute zero, even though it isn't like outright resistance as much as it is just the ability to survive getting frozen and then break through that. He also could have had different hacks because he can, for some reason, control his fucking evolution.
When Godzilla evolves, one of the many traits that he has is he's able to actually superheat his skin. Like one of the things he evolves towards is that he knows he's going to be battling Shimo, and so the idea...
There's also some implications that the pink form is more skilled than his base form, but given G24 himself has a more developed brain for combat than past iterations, this is just objectively true. And I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff, but it doesn't really matter because Pink Godzilla didn't gain that many hacks. There is some stuff about him absorbing Tiamat's DNA, so he could have her poison, he could have her water manipulation, and given the novelization saying that he mixed her beam with his own breath, and this deleted scene that could hold some water, however, it doesn't really matter, right? Pink Godzilla was a power amp with a lot of durability enhancement, which makes sense. This is fucking Shimo, as well as methods to get past absolute zero. He didn't really need that much. Power is good enough on its own. Overall, an impressive boost And Pink Godzilla would also be 4 times faster than base. This is due to the fact that his energy generally informs all of his stats. When he loses energy, he loses speed. When he gains energy, he should gain speed the same way that when he recovers stamina, which is just energy, he gets faster. So Pink Godzilla's 4 times faster, and all that for Kong to still be the faster combatant. Without any further yapping, good day, this was Devon, and I hope you have a good one.